Hi, welcome back. So today we are going to go on a tour of my artworks. So let's go. Artworks with me that I've made recently. Starting strong, we have this very first painting that I have. I love this one. So this painting is more or less a version of me when I'm just lazing around or I don't feel like doing anything. So yeah, just a depiction of my own life on a canvas. So moving on, we have a very beautiful botanical painting. This is actually made with crayons, like wax crayons, and I really like this color combination, which is going on over here. I'm in love. Just imagine like this in a home that is more or less beige. It looks so beautiful. So I don't know if anyone knows, but I'm a nature lover. So a lot of paintings are inspired by nature in my collection, and this is one of it. I love it. Okay, next up we have another version of me. So this is a painting where there's this woman who is lazing around in nature. So I love this concept as well. I like to create different color themes in a same canvas. Like if I'm painting a scenery, it doesn't have to be like brown mountains with a blue river and a green like garden. I like to experiment with colors, and hence I've gone ahead with, like, if you see, a lot of different color themes happening over here, and I just love this. This is very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, moving on, we have a few small paintings. So number one is this. I really like this one as well. I'm obsessed with eyes when it comes to art. So this is a very beautiful abstract art that I made, where this is a depiction of like a hand, and a hand is trying to capture the eye so that the person cannot see. But in the hindsight, if we see, nobody can stop anyone from seeing things. So yeah, because that's why the hand is still open and it's not able to shut the eye. So that was the idea behind it, that no matter how strong you are, you cannot stop a person from seeing beautiful things and observing. So that's about it. I love all my paintings. This is again a very beautiful, again, I love this one. This is a depiction of a man who is just there. Like what he's doing, what he's up to, we don't know. But I love this color theory. I love this head that I've made. Like all of this, like my paintings are always inspired by me thinking a lot about them. Like I will straight away sit for hours and just do nothing but think, and after a lot of thinking I come up with ideas and I make things like this. This is easily my like top 5, to be very honest. Absolutely love this one. Okay, next up we have one more, like one of my top 5s, which is this one. So this one is inspired by the greatest Mr. Picasso. I like the idea of using faces in different shapes and forms. So here if you see, there's this one face over here, one face over here, and I love the idea of just merging a few geometrical shapes and making it look like a person. So I love this one. Also this is mixed art. So all of this is acrylic paint, then I've used some wax crayons, some bits of oil paint to give that extra edge to the whole painting. So yeah, love this one as well. Okay, moving on, I have this again like a featureless creature over here, a human obviously. Okay, so this painting has a small story behind it. One day I was just thinking that there there are so many people that are successful, that are so inspiring, not because of where they come from or how they look, but purely because of their talent. So that's why this face doesn't have any features, meaning you don't have to look beautiful, or you don't have to have those features to show the world that you are the best, or you are doing good work, or you can be successful or unsuccessful. So yeah, the talent of a person is not measured by how they look or what, like where they come from, but solely on the talent. So yeah, this is one of the depiction of that. Then I have this very beautiful, this is a painting inspired by all the movies that I've seen, which has a very Chinese aesthetic to it. That's why there is so much of a red in it, and a small lamp, that how we go to Japanese restaurants or Chinese restaurants and they have these small lamps. So it's just a depiction, maybe manifestation of me going to China or Japan very soon. So yeah, this one as well. How beautiful. I actually love creating pieces where there is no foundation in terms of color. So if you see this is a river, okay, but this river is green. So that's what my adaptation is, that I wanted to just play with colors, so hence I made this very beautiful art piece with a river flowing, but it's of green color. Next up we have this one. So this one is just a random painting that I made. So I had these wooden blocks, it's wood. So I had these wooden blocks and I just thought of painting. So one fun fact is, this painting is the fourth painting on this wooden block, because I've already painted this thrice, and this is the fourth time I've redone everything. So that's why it looks like, if you see from a close up, it has a lot of texture to it. It is because it has been repainted a lot of times. But yeah, it's something that I made very randomly, no thought behind it. Just thought of creating a picture of a man with a hat. So yeah, that's the story behind it. Okay, next up I have a painting which is my signature style. Okay, so back in the day when I started painting, in my college days, I used to do a lot of scribbles and a lot of strokes. So one of my friend from France, back then she was not my friend, she emailed me saying, there are these set of paintings that you have and I want to put them in my art gallery. So that's how I actually got validation that okay, my art is doing something and it is speaking somewhere, at least not, if not in India. So that was the style that I never left, and this is again one of those where there are just strokes and you can interpret it in your own way. So it's very open to interpretation sort of a painting, but I really like the cobalt blue, which gives me a lot of peace. So yeah, that's for it. Last but not the least, my very recent one. So this painting is inspired by a phrase that I read in a book, where a person was waiting for a letter to arrive from a girl who he really likes. So one day he woke up and he was just sitting on a sofa with half sunlight on his body and half in the shade, and that's where I picked this color theory also. So if you see, there's this half blue and half gray. So I'll show you. So that's what it's all about. So a man waiting for a letter, sitting on a sofa with this whole thing going on, half sunlight, half shade. So yeah, that's about it. And the last one I wanted to show you is on the back. So that painting is inspired by the doodles that I used to do back in the day. I have a lot of YouTube videos from 2018, like 7 years ago, where I used to paint those, like make those doodles, and I used to post small YouTube videos. But then I stopped because the whole journey, like my other journey started. So this painting is an ode to that style of painting that I used to do back in the day. And if you see this painting, it has a lot of doodles going around, a lot of faces. So I used to love connecting faces with the bodies and in some random shapes and sizes with some random doodling, and it used to become a very beautiful art piece. So that is all this whole painting is all about. And I think that's about it. I also have a website where I have painted a bunch of tote bags and a bunch of pouches that I sell. So I'll just put a link in the description if you would like to go visit my website. Also, I will say this in like every video, but I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so I would really request if you hit the subscribe button if you're connecting with my journey, and like my videos, and just let me know in the comments what all you want to see, and I will probably try to shoot that. That's all for this video. I'll see you next time.